Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about a very interesting cryptocurrency. We are going to be diving deep when it comes to Nano, because a lot of you guys were requesting for this cryptocurrency, and personally, I really think it has got a very good upward potential. Right now, we are apparently 4.99% up, and we are currently sitting at a market cap of about 227 million US dollars, and the amazing volume that we are having, we are currently having about 34 million US dollars. Guys, this is very healthy and very amazing volume. Like, if you really want to get to trade a cryptocurrency, you just definitely have to look at the volumes, because it's really going to allow you to like get in and get out. So it's very important to always look at the volume. So anyway, besides Nano, because we're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff, we're going to be talking about the GitHub. I'm going to be giving you my opinions, the things that I don't really like about Nano, and the things that you guys have to be concerned about, because not everything is going to be very perfect, because a lot of cryptocurrencies have got their own shortcomings, if I can put it that way. But anyway, I go by the name of Muna. Welcome to Beyond 10x, and this is a live stream, so I'm really trying to make the most out of this time, because you guys are very important to me. So I hope that you guys are having a lovely day. I hope that you guys have been doing tremendously well. So yeah, let's look at what the whole entire cryptocurrency market is doing. So right now, everything seems to be doing very badly. We are apparently having like one of those red days, but you guys don't really have to fear. I mean, we've really dealt with a lot of bad stuff, so I hope that you guys are going to be taking advantage of these down days, because these are obviously the perfect opportunities to be buying quite a lot of cryptocurrencies. So just give me a moment, I need to check what's really happening. So congratulations, welcome to anybody who's going to be watching this live stream. So I hope everything is properly, the sound, the picture has to be perfect as well. So without any further ado, let's jump into Nano. So first of all, you guys have heard all the good stuff about Nano. I'm not really going to jump into the little things about Nano, but because you guys can really get to do that on your own. There's a lot of information on YouTube, so I'm mostly going to be focusing on the technicals and the software aspect of the whole Nano project. So if you guys really want to dive deep, I'm sure there's a lot of material out there, but I'm a cryptocurrency trader. I'm all about trading and making profit. You get me? So the most important thing that is very important to me is obviously the technicals. And as you guys can see from this graph, right, we obviously had a very bad outcome in terms of the price. I mean, like, from its all-time high, we drastically dropped down from all the way. We were once at $34 in January 2018. One Nano was actually worth $34, and if you look at the current price, it's about $1. So I mean, since I am a trader, this is just like a very good money making opportunity, because the upside is very good. And right now, if you take a look at the chart, we are obviously having a turnaround when it comes to the price of Nano. I mean, the past couple of weeks have been very good, and obviously the price of Nano has been doing tremendously well. Obviously, you guys have been part of my YouTube channel, and you obviously know how bullish I am, due to the fact that whenever we see an increase in volume, right, then expect the price to obviously do tremendously well, because volume precedes the price. And over the past few weeks, we've been having very healthy amount of volume, and we are really having a strong upward trend. Right now, I've got another indicator that I'm using. I'm actually using the ADX, which is the average direction index. It's a very good sort of momentum filter, because sometimes you just definitely have to determine what type of trend, or rather what type of momentum the trend has, because sometimes you really want to like get to buy when the buying, or rather upward momentum, is very strong. So right now, if we just take a look at the ADX, we are having having a very good upward momentum. Obviously, if we look at the weekly chart of Nano, right, we are about to cross above the 20 ADX value, which is very, very bullish. So right now, if you guys are really going to be able to find a very good entry, this is going to be very good for you, because we haven't even reached the 20 ADX value, which is 20 right over here. Of course, if you look at the daily, right, the daily is obviously a little bit higher, because if you take a look at the daily chart, right, obviously the ADX is right around 60, which is very good, because you know, like sooner or later the price of Nano is going to have a retracement, and you guys can actually get to buy. So right now I'm not really telling you guys to buy, because it's like a little bit overvalued according to the daily chart. So if I were you, I would obviously look for a buying opportunity. Obviously wait for the price of Nano to have a little bit of a retracement. So let's just take a look at the EMAs. Do I have my EMAs? Yeah, let me just do that. Boom, hide that stuff. So obviously you guys have been hearing me talk about getting to buy whenever we are close to the 20 EMA. The orange line is the 20 EMA, right? So obviously there's going to be an opportunity, or rather there's going to be a point where the price of Nano is going to come back to the 20 EMA, and that is going to be a very good entry for you guys, because if you check out the history, right, you guys always have to study like different cryptocurrencies, because different cryptocurrencies are going to be sort of displaying a little bit of different characteristics as well. But whenever you are having a situation where a cryptocurrency is in an uptrend, right, obviously the 20 EMA is going to be respected, especially on the daily. Like for example, if we go back right around this area, we had this situation where the price came down to the 20 EMA, right, and then it bounced back, and then you guys could have made quite a lot of substantial amounts of money. Then it came down, and then again it respected the 20 EMA. So the 20 EMA is a very good area of value. So if you guys are looking for some buying opportunities, right, just wait for the price to come back to the 20 EMA. That is on the daily. If you check out the 4-hourly chart, right, things might get a little bit blurry, because you know, obviously the daily chart holds much more weight as compared to the 4-hourly chart. So it's very important for you guys not to FOMO. Always practice patience. But if you guys are very good at you know, swing trading, then obviously you can take advantage of the 4-hourly. But personally, I don't really depend on the 4-hourly, because you know, sometimes it's not really that reliable and that efficient. So it's better for you guys to always rely on the daily and on the weekly as well. So obviously just like I told you guys, Nano has got very good upward potential, so you guys better definitely take advantage of that. So I'm not really a financial advisor, and I don't really care whether you buy Nano or not, because I'm not really running a pump and dump. I'm just sharing my trading you know, activity with you guys, because I believe, you know, like if you guys are into trading like I am, then why not share a little bit of opportunities if it's really going to help somebody make a little bit of money, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm not really a financial advisor. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. So according to the EMAs, according to the OBV, according to the ADX, we are definitely going to be experiencing a very good upward momentum. And right now, guys, if we take a look at this rise, right, this was only 50%, guys. This was only a 50% rise. We've got a lot of upward momentum where we can end up making, I don't know, like close to about 500% profit. All right, so 54% profit is like literally nothing. And the other bullish thing that I really wanted to show you guys is obviously due to the fact that Nano, for the first time in a very long time, has obviously crossed above the 200 EMA. This, ladies and gentlemen, the white line is obviously the 200 EMA, right? And for the first time, we obviously got to break it, and this is very bullish. So guys, I'm definitely going to be very you know, actively watching this market, because I know there's going to be quite a lot of money which is going to be made. So obviously I am very bullish, but you guys better do your own due diligence. So anyway, the other thing that I really wanted to talk to you guys about is if you look at the market cap, right, the current market cap of Nano is about 227. So obviously a rough estimate of the market cap of Nano, especially during a bull run, like you know, when we are having like an intense bull market, right? I think it's going to be closer to about 5 billion US dollars. So obviously from now till then, we can really get to like make quite a lot of money. All right, and judging from the volume, guys, this is obviously listed on Binance, right? So Binance doesn't really have like a lot of fake volume, right? A lot of volume is actually coming from Binance. I mean, 21.3 million US dollars. That is very, very epic. So yeah, I think this is really legit. I don't really believe that this is mostly wash trading type of volume, so this is very, very legit as well. But according to the circulating supply, yeah, I discovered that the circulating supply of Nano is you know, quite a lot, and it had a pre-mine. So this is very, very negative, because obviously there's a lot of you know, hidden wells out there, because it wasn't fairly distributed, if I can put it that way. I would have been very, very happy if you know, like when Nano was created, if it had an opportunity to like equally distribute the tokens, or rather the coins, you know, so that everybody can have you know, like an equal fair opportunity to get to own Nano. But when it comes to Nano, right, it was obviously pre-mined, and there's obviously quite a lot of wells out there. So best believe whenever we are going to be having like all-time highs, it's always going to be coming back down. So this is one of the things that you guys always have to keep in the back of your mind, and always remember that you just have to be careful, because there's obviously going to be some people who are going to be having like way much more coins, because they got the you know, Nano coins at a very, very early stage. So you guys definitely have to remember that as well. But anyway, if you check out the distribution, right, like during this time, from its all-time low all the way to its all-time high, right, there was obviously a redistribution of the coins. Okay, so this was a little bit good due to the fact that it was slightly decentralized, because obviously people were like trading back and forth, exchanging tokens, you know, from the weak hands all the way to the strong hands, and there was quite a little bit of fair distribution due to this you know, bullish momentum that we had. So I mean, it's a little bit decentralized now, but you just never know what might happen. So that's one of the things that I don't really like about Nano, due to the fact that it has a lot of you know, wells out there. The other concern that I had when it comes to Nano, right, I was checking out the GitHub. So when it comes to checking out the amount of commits, the amount of codes which are being implemented on a particular cryptocurrency, right, you obviously have to see what exactly is happening like behind the scenes, because I mean, by the end of the day, it's all about technology. It's all about implementing the best, or rather having the best software. So if you don't really get to like see what's beneath you know, the carpet, you just have to like look everywhere, so that you try to scrutinize what's really happening. And right now, if we take a look at Nano, right, let's use cryptomisa.com. It's a very good website where you guys can actually get to like briefly look at the activities that a certain cryptocurrency was having. So let's look at Nano, right? So obviously this year, Nano hasn't had a lot of development in terms of, you know, contributing code here and there due to certain circumstances. So this is one of those things that I'm like really, really not so very bullish about, because obviously we need people to be developing. We need things to be improved, because when the technology is not really being worked on, right, it really means that the cryptocurrency is perfect and these guys are really satisfied. And right now we don't really have that luxury to get really satisfied. I really expect a lot of these companies to be always working on their you know, companies always improving their technology, always working on their blockchain, and so on and so forth. So if we look at the amount of commits that we only had about 870 commits. And the most important thing that I really wanted to like show you guys, right, if for example we take a look at the just hold on, let me try to I want to see the number of people who were working on Nano. So can I get to check it from here? So obviously we've only got about 53 contributors, right? So if we take a look at 53 contributors, I don't really think that's very sufficient, especially for a very good blockchain. Because if we look at blockchains like, for example, Ethereum, EOS, they've got way over 200 contributors, and you really need a cryptocurrency to have as many contributors, because you want the cryptocurrency to have some sort of independence, if I can put it that way. Because for example, if you only have like a few top contributors to the code, right, what's really going to happen to the project if one person who's like responsible for developing this platform, what's really going to happen if something bad, God forbid, happens to that person, right? Then the project is really going to be very stagnant. So you really want a project to be worked on by quite a lot of contributors. You need the community to be very active, and people to just like, you know, commit to that particular cryptocurrency or project. Because if you only have a few contributors, that is really going to be bad. Because what if there's going to be a disagreement? What if somebody decides to get greedy? What's really going to happen to the cryptocurrency? So if we look at cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum, let's check out the number of contributors when it comes to Ethereum. So according to Ethereum, right, we've got over 100 contributors. I think it's close to about 200 contributors, which is very, very healthy. And the number of commits was about 1,025. So let's look at Cardano, for example. Let's check out the amount of do you guys see the amount of commits that these guys have been having this year? They've been very active. Unfortunately, they also have only about a few contributors, 91 contributors. I don't know, but I really think, like, you know, the more the better. I think I'm going to be very, very reluctant and very you know, I'm going to feel a little bit safer if the amount of contributors are as many as they can be. So what other cryptocurrency did I want to check out? So yeah, basically I wanted to show you the amount of commits plus the number of contributors as well, because you might just get a little bit of frustration when somebody decides to get greedy as well. There's something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. So yeah, let's look at the nano node. There's something which is very important. Yeah, so let's look at the contributors here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, for example, this guy, Clemahiu, can't really pronounce that word. This is the guy who's like the CEO of Nano, and according to their amount of commits that he's had, he's like the only person who's got quite a lot of power when it comes to nanotechnology. He's been contributing, he's been, you know, approving their the commits, and he's been doing quite a lot. So if you look at the other people who were working on Nano, right, they've got like very few commits. This one has got only about 366 commits as compared to this guy, 2,386. So basically, Nano is only developed by pretty much one guy. So what's really going to happen to Nano when this guy, I don't know, something happens to him? Is the project really going to end up dying? What's really going to happen? So these are the concerns that I have. So it's very important for us to have you know, a system where everybody's like pretty much active, and in case something happens to one person, the others might be able to like take over and you know, just continue working on the platform. But according to the discrepancy that we are having with the number of commit, I think this is very, very I don't know, it's a little bit frustrating, if I can put it that way. So I hope you guys are enjoying my live stream. How many do I have right now? I've only got about 9 subscribers watching. So you guys, I'm so happy that you are with me. You could have been doing quite a lot of stuff, but you guys decided to hang out with me. So I am so super excited, and you guys really mean a lot to me. So smash up the likes, drop me a comment. Do you have any questions for me? So yeah, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? So basically, that's all I wanted to talk to you when it comes to Nano. So the only thing that I wanted to let you know is look out for Nano. Find a very good entry. Check out the EMAs. Wait for it to come back to the 20 EMA when it comes to the daily chart. If you guys are going to be swing trading, try to use the 4-hourly chart. But I don't really want you guys to like you know, concentrate on the short terms, because you guys are going to be wrecked. And I really do not want you guys to like end up making quite a lot of losses, because, you know, to be honest, during this bear market, oh man, I really made quite a lot of you know, simple silly mistakes that really ended up costing me quite a lot of money. So if I can really help anybody to like save their money, I would gladly do that, because I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, because, you know, losing money is very, very bad. So let me just try to check if you guys have got any other questions. And by the way, you guys wanted to give me a little bit of recommendations, because one of you guys wanted me to check out a very small cap alternative cryptocurrency. So if you guys have got any other suggestions as well, please let me know in the comment section below. So Bitcoin SV is going to go 10x. So let's look at Bitcoin SV. Guys, I don't really want to get into Bitcoin Satoshi vision right now because a lot of people are divided, and to be honest, cryptocurrencies are more like cults. You know, everybody's trying to bash the other group. Everybody's saying, oh, we are better. Oh, we are going to be saving the world. So I don't really want to get into the Bitcoin SV versus Bitcoin Core. I don't really want to get into that because it's really going to just divide my community, and I don't really want to do that. We never know, but let's find the next 100x and just invest $1,000. So basically that's the idea. You see, a lot of people really make a very critical mistake where they end up investing, I don't know, like 50,000 US dollars, and they really want to invest big and obviously get to reap bigger rewards as well. But I think that's a very wrong way of investing in very speculative assets like cryptocurrencies. I would rather trade my way up as opposed to getting like a lot of money and then investing in different projects, because what's really going to happen if the SEC just decides to come for a lot of cryptocurrencies? What's really going to happen to your money? So I would rather trade my way up. You know, start with 1,000 US dollars, flip that, make it into 5,000 US dollars, then flip that 5,000, turn it into 10,000, because by the end of the day, if you guys are going to be trading, right, you guys are going to be harnessing your skills. You guys are going to be sharpening your investing IQ, and that is very important. And the other thing that I really want you guys to do is please stay away from groups, stay away from trading groups, because as a cryptocurrency trader, right, you have to filter the noise, because the more people get to advise you, right, the more your decisions begin to get blurry. All right, just try to be sort of your own person when it comes to trading. All right, it's very good to get a few ideas here and there from somebody, but always try to make your ultimate trading decisions by yourselves, according to the indicators that you're going to be using, according to the strategies that you're going to be implementing. Try to just avoid groups, because it really reduces your thinking capabilities when it comes to trading, and that is a very good recipe for disaster. Just try to be your own person and just try to work out everything without relying on a lot of people, because a lot of people just think everything is like way too complicated, and they end up paying for groups, giving their money to somebody else so that they can help them get a little bit of money. So just be patient, do the right thing, invest as little as you can, and then just try to multiply. And whenever you've got very good trading setups, then you can do it, because we've got a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. There's a lot of trading opportunities out there, so it doesn't really you guys don't really have to be part of any groups, including my own group. Don't even listen to me, because I want you guys to always think for yourselves and always try to improve your trading setups as well. So Cardano has got plenty or more room to grow, especially when BTC goes to 20K next time. Yep, Cardano is very good, and I've been talking about Cardano. I think I'm very exhausted talking about Cardano, and I'm really bullish on Cardano. So if you guys are trading Cardano, good luck, and I really wish you profitable trades. So I remember you buying NEO right before the big dip from 6K BTC. Oh yeah, I did buy NEO, but the good thing is I was dollar cost averaging. All right, so that's the most important thing. So sometimes you just never know what's really going to happen, because what if NEO ended up bouncing back, and then I don't know. So it's better to always dollar cost average. I mean, it happens to the best of us, and that time, oh man, my trading skills were very, very very bad, and I didn't really have enough trading IQ, if I can put it that way. That time I wasn't trading with leverage, because what usually happens is when you're trading with leverage, right, any little mistake that you make, you might end up wiping your account. So I had to learn the hard way. Like trading with leverage really allowed me to like really get into trading and really getting to realize a few things that can really give me the edge, as opposed to other people who are trading. So I really you know, got to like learn a lot because I started trading on BitMEX. So yeah, I think from that time, by the time Bitcoin was about 6,000 US dollars up to now, I think there's a big difference when it comes to my trading you know, prowess, because right now I'm really killing the game, man. I'm really confident right now. I'm not even watching a lot of cryptocurrency YouTubers because I really think it's like a lot of noise. It's really affecting my trading psychology, and I don't really want to get out of this zone because right now I'm in a very good zone, and I really don't want to like listen to a lot of people and just sort of corrupt my trading sort of IQ, if I can put it that way. So yeah, I hope you guys are having very good times as well. So dollar cost averaging is the way to go. Invest weekly. So yeah, that's what I would advise you guys to do. If you guys are very busy, if you don't really have the time to look at the charts, because the charts are very you know, boring, the most important thing that you can ever do is, you know, just dollar cost average, and whatever happens to the price, I mean, you're going to end up getting a very good deal by the end of the day. So I mean, I've been having very good trading streaks. Do you guys have got any other suggestions when it comes to alternative cryptocurrencies? Please let me know in the comment section below, because I really want to find a lot of good gems, and I really want to get to invest early before everybody gets to invest in a lot of them. So anyway, I wanted to look at another alternative cryptocurrency, but I'm not going to do it today because I didn't do quite a lot of research when it comes to that alternative cryptocurrency, and I don't really want to even bother you guys to like check it out. So yeah, so Nano, look out for Nano. I think it's really going. Ooh, guys, Nano is like really doing tremendously well. Right now it's about $1.76. We've grown by about 8%. That is very good. So please remember what I told you. Do not FOMO. Find a very good entry. So right now I just have to go because I have to sell. I have to sell my Nano. So I'll be back again with another live stream like in a few hours, because I want to talk about Raven Coin. By the way, you guys have to do a little bit of research on Raven Coin. I really think this is a very good alternative cryptocurrency as well. But according to what has been happening to Raven Coin, I don't really think getting to buy Raven Coin for you guys is a good thing to do. But I just want you to do your research when it comes to Raven Coin, because I really believe, excuse me, I really believe that this cryptocurrency is really going to end up doing well. So obviously in my next video I'm going to be talking about Raven Coin. Please do your research. It's really going to make a lot of people quite a lot of money, because the people who are working on Raven Coin, right, these are very active Bitcoin core contributors. Like, you've got the top contributors of Raven Coin working on Bitcoin as well. So this is a very good alternative cryptocurrency. So yeah, a very interesting project backed by solar energy, solar coin. So yeah, let me just take a look at solar coin. What do we have here? Okay, so this is what's happening. The volume is about 7,000 US dollars. But guys, be extremely careful with these very low volume cryptocurrencies, because that really means a lot of people don't have interest in these cryptocurrencies, and sometimes you might really you know, get wrecked. But sometimes you might really find a very good hidden gem where nobody really knows exactly how powerful it is. So it just depends. So what else do these guys have? So let's look at the source code. All right, so they have about 7,064 commits. And how long have these guys been available? They've been around like since March 29th March 2014. Guys, let's be realistic. I mean, they've been around since 2014. If you look at their GitHub, they only have about 764 commits. Do you really think that this is very productive? I don't know, guys. And you only have about 8 contributors. You only have 8 contributors, like from 2014 all the way to 2019. Only 8 people have been working on this project, and only one person has had obviously the most amount of commits. I don't know, guys. You just have to be extremely careful, because these are the things that you guys are supposed to be very careful with, and just be extremely careful. Just try to check everything. Try to look at their GitHub, try to look at their code, try to look at the people who are doing the most amount of development. Like for example, let's take a look at this guy. Is he working on other projects? Where has he been dedicating most of his time? Try to look at his activities in the past 4 months, in the past year. What has he been doing? So before you give out your money, be very frugal, because being very greedy is going to end up making you a lot of money. Okay, so you just have to be careful. So I don't know, solar coin, I'll take a look at solar coin a little bit later, because I don't know, maybe I'm just being biased or something. Maybe I just don't know anything about solar coin, but according to their GitHub plus the amount of development that they've been having, their amount of volume, I don't know, guys. I just have to be honest with you guys. Personally, I wouldn't invest in this, but I don't want to like say bad things about your project, because you might be very passionate about this cryptocurrency project. But guys, we just have to be very, very honest. So any gold backed coins, there's a gold backed coin that I came across a while back. I've forgotten the name. So do you guys know any gold backed coins? I think I remember, but I just can't say it from the back of my head. I don't really remember the exact name. But as far as it being legitimately gold backed, I don't really know how legitimate that is. But next time I might be able to like tell you guys, in case I come across very good reliable information. So somebody is talking about CNN. So CNN is one of those tokens that I was investing in a while back, but according to the bear market that we've been having, every project has like literally gone down. So right now it's all about the best of the best surviving. Right now we are in survival of the fittest, where not every project is going to come out of this bear market. There's going to be a lot of exotic coins, like even on tech usually calls them. That's a very fancy way of calling shit coins, right? So there's going to be a lot of exotic coins which are not really going to be able to like make it out of this bear market. So it's very important for you guys to only invest in the fittest cryptocurrencies, because it's always going to be about survival of the fittest. So without further ado, guys, I don't really want to make this extra long. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Muna Beyond 10x. I'm all about trading cryptocurrencies, and yeah, if you guys are into trading cryptocurrencies and finding these trading opportunities, you better definitely subscribe, share this video, because it's really going to help me gain a little bit of attention, even though I don't really want to be a YouTube cryptocurrency star, because I'm all about making profit. And yeah, it's all about making profit, guys. So please let me know. Have a great day. Be blessed. Be extremely frugal. Be very careful, because once you lose your capital, you might never end up getting back to cryptocurrencies, because you might just have a bad test. So when it comes to investing in anything, please double check everything. GitHub, the developers, just try to check out their history as well. Just try to make sure that every box has been ticked, because you don't want to lose your capital. Trust me, I've lost quite a lot of money, and it's not really a good thing to do. So have a great day, guys. It's been awesome, and I'm obviously going to be talking to you guys a little bit later. Thank you, and take care.